everybody, welcome to the Joel Homie Show, where today I talk about the 2-year anniversary of the Joel Homie Show. Hello everybody, I'm Joel, and before I start this video, I just need to thank you guys for 2 amazing years of the channel building itself up from ground zero, or 0 subscribers. Same thing. Yeah, I hope you get it. But anyway, today we're celebrating the 2nd year anniversary of the Joel Homie Show. And I have to thank you guys, because if you guys didn't support the channel, I probably would have stopped doing this a long time ago. As in, like, the first year. Now, obviously, I already celebrated the first year of the Joel Homie Show existing a while back. Now, if you want to go check that out, it's in one of the playlists. It'll probably be in the Joel's Hangout, or what used to be called the main section of the channel, because that's where I used to talk about me. But that's Joel Homie News now. But anyway, today, 2nd year anniversary of the Joel Homie Show, and I can't thank you guys enough for what's happened. I'm really happy for the channel, and I'm glad to see where the channel is headed, as I see a lot of opportunities for things. I am very interested in learning how to do better editing on different editing software, excluding iMovie, which is what I've been editing on ever since the channel came into existence. But with that being said, I can't thank you guys enough. The channel has come very far from where it first was. Like, for example, as of right now, in 28 days, the channel currently ranks up about 2.6 to 2.7 thousand views, which is absolutely mind-blowing to me, as I would have never thought the numbers would have come so fast. Now, I did want to try hard on this channel and get it to the point where it could maybe eventually be my job, but I never thought that it would happen this fast. I thought that it'd be a much slower process, but when videos like my Big Boy or the Union Pacific Big Boy video where the locomotive is coming down and going past, that video exploded and got the channel a lot of attention. A lot of train viewers came over, which made me very happy, because I love trains. I love doing everything regarding trains. So the channel is definitely probably headed onto a more train-based path, which I hope sorry, I have a throat problem right now. But I hope that doesn't disappoint any of you guys that are older viewers, like any of those original viewers that don't exist anymore. Yeah, the channel used to be completely based around Nerf guns. That shows you how much the channel has changed from when it first came into existence. Now, I have also changed. Like, I have a mini mustache now, apparently, because puberty happened. And then, yeah, puberty affected me, and obviously I don't have my little squeaky voice anymore. But if I try really hard, I can still do my Stitch voice a little bit. It sounds really horrible. But the channel has come a far way, and I love what has happened. The channel in the first year got about 80 subscribers, and this year it was about the same, as 80 plus 80 is 160, and the channel is almost at 160. So the channel is usually getting about 80, 70, or 60 to 80 subscribers a year, which is no problem with that. That's good for me. And if I continue this, hopefully the channel will continue to grow faster and faster gradually, and maybe eventually this channel could turn into my job. Now, it's a very far-fetched idea right now, as the channel is nowhere near supporting me in a daily life where I have to support myself. But that's why I wanted to start my channel. That's one of the many reasons I wanted to start my channel so early, is because I wanted to be able to build things up, as I knew that I was good at talking to a camera. Like, with my family, you can ask any of my family members. Well, you can't really, but if you could meet any of my family members, they would tell you that I am very quiet and I close myself off from people. I don't like talking. But when I'm in front of a camera, it's a far different situation. I love talking. I love sharing what I do here. And since I knew that I was good at talking to a camera, I felt like I could start a YouTube channel and really get something started. And obviously, I have gotten something started that I have a feeling may be able to support me as an actual job in the far future. But as I said, right now it's a very far-fetched idea, and before that time, YouTube may crud out, as they have a lot of problems right now, and they're doing a whole bunch of stuff that people don't like. And sadly, I think that is something good enough were to pop up on the platform and replace YouTube like a new app. I think that people would leave behind YouTube pretty easily right now, because of all the problems that they are having, and how they were breaking a law a while ago of spying on children and then didn't fix the problem. They just blamed it on us, and now we have to label our videos for kids and not for kids. But yeah, other than that, this year has been pretty good for the channel. Obviously, it's one of the much better years, as the channel's only had 2 years. But I thought I would use this episode, and since I'm talking about my YouTube history, to share the fact that I have not been on YouTube 2 years. I've actually been on YouTube for many more years. In fact, I've been on YouTube since 2014. Now, yeah, that's a while ago, and the links to the channel that I made my very first video on are in most of the descriptions of all my videos, as I am lazy and I don't edit every video immediately, and that's part of the reason why I forget to add cards and descriptions and things like that. I don't edit my videos immediately, which is something I want to fix in the following year. That actually might be one of my New Year's resolutions, or whatever it's called. The thing that you do for the new year that you want to fix that you didn't do last year. So it might be the get editing done up, as I have straight A's in school. I'm not worried about school right now. But yeah, so I have been on YouTube for a very long time. Definitely not the longest, as YouTube has existed for a lot longer than any of my channels that I have. But I have been on YouTube a fair bit of time, and I really, trust me when I say I know quite a bit about what I'm doing here. And yeah, I'm very happy to say that I feel very confident in saying that the channel is on a good road. Now, as a Christmas present to you guys and sort of like a thank you, I recently got the product red iPhone 11 with the dual cameras on the rear, a two-tone flash, and this phone is absolutely amazing. It doesn't have a home button anymore and all that. Now, the present to you guys and the thank you present to you guys isn't the phone, but obviously these dual cameras on the rear are much better than the phone that I'm recording on right now, which is a iPhone 5 SE, which is basically an iPhone 5 but with a couple little tweaks made to it, like brains and very small differences like that. And since we're talking about phones, I thought I'd show real quick how long I've been with the iPhone 5 SE. Now, the iPhone 5 SE was my very first phone, but neither one of the phones that I'm going to show you, this one that I'm recording with or this one, neither one of these are my first. I've had 4 iPhone 5 SEs that I can remember. I probably had more, but things like getting my phone washed in a clothes washer has happened. Me getting frustrated and living with the phone for too long ruined this one, and this phone is still in very excellent condition. It has one tiny chip in the screen. The battery is, well, nearing the end of its life, but it's going in for service before Christmas comes, so that's going to be great. And it has a very tiny pinprick little indentation on the back, like it's tiny. But this phone is in excellent condition, and I absolutely love it. And this phone, sadly, the digitizer, and there's a bunch of dents, and like the little frame is bent, like you can see that, and it has bends and dents and indentations and all kinds of stuff all over the place. And this phone lived a very good life, and it served me very much good. I love this phone until sadly one day it fell off my bed, and that was the end. The digitizer got shot, the LCD is done. Now, believe it or not, you can still turn this phone on and it will still work, but the touchscreen is very spotty. Like, it doesn't like to work. Like, you have to kind of kink the phone around to get the touchscreen to work again, because a lot of the inside of this phone is messed up. But the motherboard is still, from what I understand, A-okay. I don't really know that for sure, but the phone does work. Just not, it doesn't look good and the screen doesn't work. But anyway, with that being said, I really hope that you guys are going to enjoy the higher quality videos. Now, of course, this isn't any $5,000 Canon camera, but it is definitely going to be a lot better than what I've been recording on ever since the channel was born. Now, I really am excited for this phone. Now, the last thing I'm going to say in this video is I'm going to answer the question that nobody has asked me. Are you going to review this phone? No, I'm not, because I've already reviewed the 8th generation iPad a while back, and I'm not an expert in technology. The review is basically, here we're taking the box cover off, here's the cameras, here's the screen, look at the aluminum frame, here's the two-tone flash, which actually the iPad didn't have a two-tone flash, so whatever. But I know your I know your basic things. I know what iOS is, and I know the history of iPhone and Apple and all that, and all those things like Steve Jobs. I know a lot of the history, but I'm not good at explaining things. Like, none of my videos I've ever had scripts. This is all just coming straight out of my mouth. That's why you hear a lot of and a lot of just rambling that happens in between, and that's as I said, I'm not a professional YouTuber yet, and I want to fix that in the near future in 2020, but hopefully this is the start with better camera quality coming to the channel. Now, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for supporting the channel for 2 years.